everyone, good morning and welcome to another What I Eat in a Day. I guess it could not be morning when you're watching this, but it's morning for me. So we are doing another What I Eat in a Day. Plus, I'm gonna be sharing some really great nutrition tips all throughout the day and throughout this video. So you don't wanna miss any of those, so watch to the end because I'm gonna sprinkle in all of that juicy goodness. So it is, what time is it, 10:30? It is 10:30. I have just been drinking my black coffee. If you guys are new to my channel, I do practice intermittent fasting. I also eat gluten-free, dairy-free, and refined sugar-free. But of course, everything I eat is super easy and delicious because healthy food can be also delicious. If you've made my recipes, you are fully aware. So that is what is the game plan for today. Just a touch on intermittent fasting as my nutrition tip number one. And intermittent fasting can be so good for you. So not only does it help with digestion because it gives your digestion a break, but it also allows you to burn more while you're sleeping and while you are awake. So it's really good to give your digestion a break, not only to combat things like leaky gut and bloating, but it's also really good for either weight loss or maintaining a lean figure, depending on wherever you are right now. So I adore intermittent fasting. I think I stopped eating at 6 last night. It was almost 6 o'clock. It's 10:30 now, and we are going to make breakfast. So for breakfast, I'm going to have some chia pudding. I have some blueberries. I'm gonna cut up this kiwi. And another nutrition tip is that you can actually eat the skin of the kiwi. So it's fully edible and there's so many great vitamins and minerals in the skin of your kiwi. Just make sure to wash it and also to buy organic, but the skin is so good for you. So I wouldn't recommend removing it because you're missing a lot of nutrition. I also have some chocolate protein granola. This is grain-free and homemade. I will leave the video that I made it down below, but it's so good, along with my chia pudding that you guys know I love. If you're following me on Instagram, which I highly recommend you do, because I'm always sharing tips on there, but this pudding has been my obsession for the last couple weeks. I go through phases with it, but honestly, it's so good and creamy. Which brings me to my next tip, and that is to start your breakfast or whenever you break your fast. Breakfast doesn't have to be at 7 a.m. For me, it's 10:30. For you, it could be noon. It's literally just the first meal that you're breaking your fast with, is to make sure you include a good dose of healthy fats and protein. So this granola is full of nuts and seeds, plus it has protein powder in the granola mixture. So we have our protein, and then we have some great healthy fats, also from the nuts in the granola, but from the full fat coconut milk in the chia pudding. And what that does is it really helps to stabilize your blood sugar so that we don't get cravings, we don't get hangry, we are properly fueled, we're making, the building blocks for hormones, and we stay lean. The key for in terms of weight loss and being lean is protein and healthy fats. So this is my breakfast bowl. We have some kiwi, some great antioxidants there, more antioxidants in the blueberries, some protein chocolate granola, chia pudding, so delicious. So it's about 2 o'clock, I'm about to have lunch. It's typically a later lunch than I normally eat. I normally eat around 1, but I just wasn't hungry. I'm starting to get hungry, so we're gonna make lunch. So I'm gonna make a mushroom omelet, even though I don't know the technical term. Omelet basically is just I guess with toppings, I don't know. Mushroom omelet and a side salad. And that brings me to another nutrition tip, and that is don't avoid the yolks. I see so many people when they're going healthy to do just egg whites and egg whites in a carton, but the yolk is so good for you. It is full of amino acids and vitamins, and it's one of the only complete proteins that are not a meat source. So it's really versatile, easy to cook, and also quick, cooks fast. That's what I meant to say. The yolks are also full of choline, which is good for your brain, and it's rich in vitamin D. And vitamin D is so important for your immune health, but also for mental health and for the building blocks of hormones. So typically, if you have a mood disorder like anxiety or depression, vitamin D is gonna be super good for you. So eggs are a great, more affordable way to, get in all of those really good amino acids into your diet in a way that's also quick to make. So we're gonna make that with a side salad for some greens. Super simple, super quick lunch. So this is my finished lunch bowl. We have some greens, which is arugula and spinach with some dressing that actually has lemon in it, and that's another good nutrition tip. If you pair vitamin C with iron, it helps you absorb the iron, especially in the spinach more. Then we have our omelet. It's just a couple eggs and a saute blend of mushrooms. Mushrooms have so many good antioxidants, minerals like selenium in them. They're so good for you. I finished it off with some flake salt, and that's it. It honestly took like less than 5 minutes. So I just finished lunch, but I'm gonna have like a smoothie on the side of my lunch. Not really as a dessert, but kind of, because it's gonna be a chocolate smoothie, but just to like help balance out the meal and make me feel more satisfied and to make sure that I'm eating enough. A lot of the time when people start to eat healthy, and this is another tip, is that they restrict too much and you end up under eating. When you undereat and undernourish your body A, won't function properly, so you'll get headaches, bad gut health, you'll have low energy, so you'll be really fatigued, but you also won't be able to like lose as much because you're under eating and your body goes into like a fear mode where it doesn't know if it's gonna get enough food. So some days I like almost forget to make sure that I eat enough, so like a smoothie is a great way to kind of like balance out and make sure that I'm eating enough at lunch. So we're gonna make a chocolate one, and I love chocolate smoothies because you use raw cacao in chocolate smoothies. Raw cacao is amazing for you. I will show you. I just keep mine in a canister, and raw cacao is loaded with antioxidants and magnesium. Magnesium is great for muscles. It's also a necessary cofactor for many different enzyme reactions in the body, and magnesium also helps you sleep at night. So cacao, I mean, it tastes like chocolate. There's no sugar. We're gonna add this in with some protein powder, some cauliflower, for kind of like because it's like frozen, so kind of make it like icy. That's another great tip, is to cut the sugar on your smoothies. Use frozen either zucchini or cauliflower instead of like banana. Great substitute. So we're gonna add that all together, blend it with some almond milk, and it's gonna be so yummy. So now I have my delicious chocolate smoothie full of like protein. We have healthy fats. It's gonna be so delicious. Plus chocolate, anything just tastes amazing. So one of my nutrition tips, if you like an iced drink that's a bit more fun than water, is to make a batch of your favorite tea, and like a big batch in a mason jar. Keep it in the fridge, and then you can have it cold, and it has like a wonderful flavor, but it's something like a bit more exciting than water. So I made some hibiscus tea yesterday. Hibiscus tea is loaded with antioxidants. It's super great for blood pressure, but also studies have found it can be beneficial in weight loss as well. So I'm gonna have some of that right now. I'm gonna insert a little clip from when I made it yesterday because it's super easy to make. So what I do is I take 3 tea bags, and then I fill up a large mason jar with some hot water, and I keep this in the fridge to have as a cool beverage, something a little different than water. It has a ton of flavor. You'll see it has a beautiful red rich color, and it's unsweetened, and we still have all the benefits from the tea. Honestly, if you haven't tried hibiscus tea, it's delicious. It's the red one that they use at Starbucks without like the lemonade. It's like the unsweetened version. So if you like the one at Starbucks, just go to the store, buy a box of hibiscus tea, and make your own. So I just got back from tennis, which is why I'm like a glistening, sweaty mess. It is about 6:30. I normally don't eat this late. I normally eat dinner at like 5, as you guys know, but that was the time I could play tennis today. So we're eating dinner a bit later, and then I'll basically just fast later in the morning tomorrow. So we're gonna make some sweet potato. I adore Japanese sweet potato roasted with some avocado oil, some smoked paprika and garlic. It is so good, but even better than that, sweet potato is a great complex carb to have. It is full of fiber, and it's a good like more filling thing than something like zucchini. So if you're looking to like fill your meals up a day, I would incorporate like half a cup of, or like a small sweet potato as a starch into one of your meals in the day. So that's what I like to do. Like I said, I like the Japanese ones for the taste the best, but you can use those or the normal orange variety. And then I'm gonna have that with some chicken thighs that I've defrosted and some broccoli, so that the broccoli adds some wonderful fiber again. But broccoli also has what is called I3C, which is indole 3 carbonyl, and that's a really good nutrition tip as well, is that the indole 3 carbonyl in broccoli is really good for balancing hormones. So as a female, it's really good to have a lot of I3C in your body, and that you can get from cruciferous vegetables. So broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, things like that. And then the chicken, of course, adds protein, and chicken thighs just have so much flavor. So the dinner is all ready. We have broccoli, roasted sweet potato, and then chicken thighs, and then I just tore up some fresh basil to add a little touch of flavor. But it's so good, so easy, and you really have everything you need in one bowl. And then for dessert, I'm having this flourless blondie. I will leave the recipe video down below. Honestly, they're so good and easy. You don't need any special flours, so no almond flour, coconut flour, or anything, and they're honestly so good. So I realized I forgot to end the what I eat in a day yesterday, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got some good ideas and nutrition tips in terms of healthy eating. I'm gonna leave my last what I ate in a day here on the screen so you can watch it for more tips, inspiration, and easy healthy meals. I hope you guys are all having a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.